What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, the Blue Mats man, the new kid on the block, whatever you want to call me. It's me. I'm back again. This actually a few hours after my transplant was done. Still got the cap on. I just made it back to the hotel. I figured I should just go ahead straight into it while everything's fresh in my mind about my experience, and maybe after a while when I think about it more in depth, then we'll have another conversation. So I know one thing y'all are here for is pretty much the reveal of what's going on at the top. Man, it's man. I guess. I mean, I have no choice but to just go ahead and do the grand reveal. So you gotta be careful because they don't want me touching my grass with this hat on or whatever. And here we are, man. Here we are. I'm gonna try to turn around so y'all can see the back area. Hopefully the background not too dirty, but hopefully y'all caught that, man. Yeah, man. So woke up this morning at about 4 in the morning. Had to be there for 5:30. The time got changed. It was supposed to be for 7:30, but certain things had happened and they realized my procedure would have taken longer than expected. So it was like, hey, can you be here for 5:30? Me personally, I was like, yes, I can. Automatically, yes, I can. And I said that because I was ready to get it done, as well as I felt like it was going to be needed. Like I know it was going to be needed to start that early because of my hair. So Uber there, 5:30, everything was perfect. When I got there, I had to sign a bunch of papers, which I think it would be better if they did some type of way where you can do it in advance, maybe via email or just anything to where you can sign all the paperwork early and you won't have to worry about it when you actually show up to the facility. So I did that. It was a lot. It wasn't hard though. It was just pretty much putting your initials on things that they expected, what you expected. So that was okay. I then went and I was able to meet the doctor, Dr.Diep, and he was pretty normal, you know, pretty cool guy, nothing wrong with him. We sat down in the office. He said, all right, man, you know, nice meeting you. Nice to finally put a face to the, you know, in person, I guess you can say. And I'm like, man, I feel the same way because we was just talking via FaceTime. So we finally got a chance to talk face to face. He explained to me what he expected, and I explained to him what I expected, which was a plus. He asked me if I wanted to pull more grafts if need be. I understand some people was like, man, yeah, you should do it. But me, I was like, nah, because I had my mindset on the amount of grafts that was pulled. So I said, yeah, well, look, no disrespect, Doc, but I'm kind of firm on that. I think we can make it happen. He was like, I think we can make it happen too. I'll be honest, I think we can make it happen too. But to be on the safe side, I just want to ask you. But he understood my reasoning. So we stayed there and we didn't pull any extras or anything like that. We just stayed firm there. So that was a plus. I forgot to mention, the woman that I met that morning, she was very polite. I forgot her name, and I'm sorry. Hopefully they see this video and they both, you know, they recognize forgive me for not remembering their name. I was just so nervous, and she did a wonderful job. She treated me right. First time she ever met me. I know it's a business, but it felt more than a business. It felt like she was like, look, I'm gonna make sure you all right. I'm gonna make sure you're comfortable. You don't have to worry about nothing. I'm gonna get your bed, your room ready, everything like that. We got in there. She checked my blood pressure. Everything was good. She was like, you a little nervous? I said, yeah, I'm nervous. And my stomach got the bubble guts right about now. So she was like, oh, it's going to be all right. You go use the restroom and everything like that. Come back, we do it again. Came back, did it again. Everything was perfect. She was like, yeah, relax. Want to watch TV? Listen to music? This is your room. This is your room. Whatever you want, you can get. So I'm like, dang, they do it like that. I like that, So we got in the room, and afterwards, man, they got right on it. She gave me my outfit, my change of clothes actually. I think it was some scrubs, and I had a mustard shirt on. And she was like, oh, you might want to take that off, or do you mind me cutting it? I was like, oh, cutting? Oh, no. This is a fresh pair of mustard shirts, I just wanted to travel with fresh clothes, so I got fresh mustard shirts, fresh drawers, boxers, whatever you want to call them. I was like, nah, I don't want to cut it off. So I took it off, put the medical shirt on, and from there, it was on. All the technicians started walking in, they was talking. I forgot to say, Dr.Diep had gave me some medication, which was like pain relievers, antibiotics, and I forgot the other one, but it was 3 medications he gave me, and I took all 3 of them in his office before we got to the procedure room. And by the time I sat on that chair in the procedure room, I was like, Doc, I'm getting a little tired. He was like, that's perfectly fine. Kind of soon, but that's fine. I said, yeah, well, I didn't sleep last night because I was so, anxious. So I guess that's going to be a good thing. He was like, look, you go to sleep, you good, we all in your hands. We got you. So I was like, all right, cool. Man, I probably watched half of, I forgot the name of the movie on Netflix. I think it was like Fast 5 or Fast and the Furious, something like that. But we watching Netflix, and I probably watched half of it, and I was done. I woke up in and out, and they were listening to some music, I guess to keep them in the zone and stay focused. It was like instrumentals, I guess you could say, which I love. So maybe that made me stay asleep a little bit longer, What else? I did have those moments to have to use the restroom, which was, I think it was pretty good, because they say that normally some people, when they gotta use the restroom, they could get dizzy or something like that. Not saying it's a bad thing, but by laying down in that position for so long, your body is different, everything's different. And so yeah, he was like, yeah, well, if you're a little dizzy, let me know. Take your time. Please don't lock the door in case we gotta come check up on you. I'm like, all right, cool, it's all good. Plus, it was mostly women in there, so I wasn't tripping. Not to say it like that in a bad way, but yeah, like I'm good. So that was fine. The first half of the procedure lasts from 6 in the morning to like roughly lunchtime, which was like around 11:30, 12, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken. And as soon as that was over with, they got me some food. I did post the pictures a little earlier. I'll post them again to show y'all the menu that we had. And what I chose was the pizza, of course, because I wasn't too sure about the salad. I know I was gonna be hungry, and a salad wasn't gonna do it for me. But they was like, hey man, just order whatever you want. I said, more than one thing? They was like, yeah, whatever you want. So I said, maybe I should get the salad too. But I didn't want to seem like I was just super, super hungry. So you know how that go. But yeah, so afterwards, after we ate, got back in there, they laid me back down, and they was like, okay, it's time to start. 2 other technicians came in, and they was also very polite, very understanding. They put this neck brace thing on wherever it is. Let me see if I can find it for us. Something similar to this. Maybe it was this. I can't really remember. I was so halfway sleeping. And they wrapped some gauze and stuff around it. Put it on your neck and make sure you relax and you're comfortable. Oh my God. So they even offered me a blanket. I thought they was joking because I said, I'm about to go to sleep. They said, you take off your shoes. I was like, I have to take off my shoes. What kind of stuff is this? So I think they was joking. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna test them out. So I took off my shoes, and she was like, okay, I just put them right here. I said, whoa. I I said, hey, excuse me if my feet smell a little funny. I'm kind of nervous. Like that, just to, just to joke around with them, make everybody feel comfortable. She's like, oh no, it's okay. So then afterwards, she took my shoes, put it on the side. She's like, hey, you want a blanket too? It's gonna get a little cold in here. I was like, a blanket? I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't need no blanket. And I thought she was joking, I said, I wish, but nah, I ain't gonna do it. She's like, all right. Within like 10 minutes, oh my God, it got so cold in there. I had shorts on. I was like, hey, was you serious about that blanket? She was like, yeah, you want it? I was like, I want it, but I don't want to seem like I'm just, She's like, no, I got it. She gave it to me. I was like, this is comfortable. It was a nice fitting blanket. Everything was perfect. So as far as that part went, I was in there till like 6 o'clock. So from 6 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. Yeah, 5:30 a.m. in the morning until 6 this afternoon. I just literally got out of there, and I Ubered back to the hotel. And yeah, man, they gave me all the directions and stuff like that about how to wash it. They gave me all these different items. They packed me a goodie bag, Capri Sun, the little granola bar looking things. They gave me all the some paperwork that they gave me. I'm gonna get them to fax me all the other ones that I filled out, but they gave me the paperwork and stuff like that for me to have for my personal records. The little brush, pretty much everything you need, they're gonna give it to you, and they give you directions, step-by-step directions on how to use it and when to use it. So that was a plus, because I was like, I'm gonna just record everything that they say so I can remember. And they was like, oh, you can record it if you want. So when they said that, I was like, okay, well, maybe they're not what everybody else said on YouTube, because YouTube have a lot of different comments and things like that about people. So I was like, that's a plus, But yeah, so overall, I said the first day, and this is just me immediately after the procedure, just getting back to the hotel. I would honestly say the staff over there, the women, because I think Dr. Diep was the only guy that was there, but the women that was there, I think they're very, very, very nice. They're very generous. They actually look out for you. I was kind of shocked. I would say this. I was kind of shocked because at one point, when I was talking to Dr. Diep, I was like, hey, one of my main concerns is that you will be doing the whole procedure, because some people was like, no, Diep don't do the whole procedure. He does the grafts, and then there's other people implant them, or he implants them and they do the grafts. I was like, man, I'm paying all this money. I need the man that got the magic hand to do everything, So that was one of my biggest concerns. It still is, I'll be honest. That's still one of my biggest concerns. But I honestly and truly have faith in those women that was there, that was helping whenever it came to actually dropping the grafts and laying the grafts. I got faith in them that everything would be okay. So yeah, I know right now my line doesn't look as perfect as it would want to be. I know most people would want it to be like a straight line, which sounds good, but like I told him, I don't want it to be too perfect, and if it has to be perfect, maybe I'll come back again for a second round, but I didn't want it to be too perfect. I just want it to be, a hairline, but mainly those spots that I need to be filled. And I mean, push come and shove, I'll just put my own little spin on it, So that's not bad. But yeah, I just really wanted to thank all the people that was working today, all the technicians, the people that helped clean up the room after and before, Dr.Diep for actually, taking his time out to book me for this appointment, even though what everybody else might say. I really, really appreciate it. I hope nothing, well, I'm not even gonna say I hope, because even if it doesn't go right, I still have the same feeling, you know what I mean? It was great going in. He didn't try to bamboozle me and do anything weird that people might say he did on the internet. He tells you straight up what it is going to be and how it's going to be. You go from there. I even see, matter of fact, I want to say this. I even seen somebody say one day, oh man, he did my line and I didn't want it that way. I want it this way. Well, my first consultation via FaceTime, he told me how he wanted my lining to be, and I was like, yeah, doc, I'm not too sure. He was like, just trust me, and I'm like, nah, I'm not too sure. But whenever I got in, he said, okay, so how do you envision your hairline, and what do you want to change or fix, I guess you can say. And when I told him, he was like, that's a really good idea. I think that's perfect. So I was like what? Everybody online just be saying, oh, he does what he wants when it comes to your hairline, but he does, and he give you an option. He say, hey, how do you want it? Then he show you the way he wouldn't mind doing it, and then y'all pretty much meet in the middle, like, because at the end of the day, it's your money. So however you want it to be spent, whatever you say goes at the end. So yeah, saying that to say that, again, man, thanks to all the technicians, all the women from 5:30 in the morning that greeted me, the ones that prepped the room, the ones that counted each graft. I did not know to count each graft individually. That is a lot. Each graft that's being pulled, they count them one by one, and they section them off into certain, I think you can say, let's just say certain letters. And each one of those grafts, they got a plan on where they put them because of your hair type. That is a lot that goes into it. It's not just pulling and putting in. It's a lot. So I give them the utmost respect. I think they deserve more respect, or more. I don't even know the word right now. I'm still kind of dazed, but more recognition than most people would give them. I think they did a wonderful job. No matter how the surgery turned out, the personalities that they had was tremendous, man. That the whole thing was perfect, So yeah, man, this is me right now. Post procedure, everything feels good. I'm not too sure about my donor area because I can't see it. I got the gauze and stuff on it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow whenever I go get the wash in the morning. But yeah, man, this is me. Hope everything goes well. Again, thank you to the doctor, to everybody at the facility to help. Most importantly, man, thank the man above for blessing me with the opportunity to be able to afford something like this. Thanks to everybody that helped me along this journey, and thanks to all y'all that's watching this video. Hope y'all can continue to watch it, and I hope that, negative comments are good comments. I just hope that you guys put comments in the comment section, and we can go from there, man. Like I said, it doesn't cost anything to follow someone, so y'all follow me, I'll follow y'all. Y'all drop a comment for me, I'm definitely going to drop a comment for y'all, man. Yeah, but that's about it, man. I just wanted to touch bases with you guys, let you know how I'm feeling. Probably about to try to give me a little nap in, probably. Or make a couple of phone calls first and then take a little nap and then get right back to it. So, yeah, thank y'all again. Appreciate everything y'all doing right now, checking out these videos. And don't forget to come back for more, man. So until